Here we are at example 7 from our 1.3 number 2 set of notes. We're asked to find this limit. The limit as x approaches 0 of x times e to the x plus 1 over x. So at first glance, it's pretty intimidating just because we've got like this e to the x, we have this rational function, and so we're kind of just like, whoa, there's kind of a lot going on. Even if you try using direct evaluation right away, you would just see that this guy would be 0 on the bottom, and that's an undefined statement. So unfortunately, we can't even just use direct evaluation, and that kind of makes us makes the situation at least a little bit more daunting, I guess. But if we think back to algebra, one little technique that we can do is go ahead and distribute in this x, because ultimately it seems like this 1 over x is kind of giving us that issue. And as a result, we then end up with the limit as x approaches 0 of x times e to the x plus x times 1 over x. It's really important too to kind of throw parentheses around this, such then that you're applying this to the entire limit. That limit is being applied to both of them. So it's kind of nice to have those brackets or parentheses. So kind of when we simplify things, this x can actually cancel out with this x. So then we end up with the limit as x approaches 0 of x e raised to the x plus, ultimately this is just 1. And now going ahead and applying that direct evaluation, we end up with 0 times e raised to the 0 plus 1. Well, e to the 0, if you think back to trig or algebra 2, e raised to the x looks like this function, and e to the 0 again is just that y value of 1. So ultimately we have 0 times 1 plus 1. Well, 0 times anything is just 0 plus 1. So ultimately our limit just comes out to be 1. So again, though that problem seemed a little bit more daunting than a lot of other problems, it's actually not that bad when you just kind of use a little bit of algebra like distribute and see that things kind of cancel out nicely. But again, that is example 7 from our 1.3 number 2 set of notes.